Hi everyone, I'm Shane Stevenson, Director of Museum Collections and Curator here at the Buffalo Naval Park. And for today's video, we are going to go back in time to 1972 with a USS Little Rock cruise book. So this is probably similar to, I did a 1945 comparison with the present using the Crampways. Hopefully you've watched that video. It's really long, but pretty interesting. And the Crampways was a newsletter from the Cramp Shipbuilding Company, and so in August of '45 they highlighted the Little Rock because she was being commissioned, and they had photos. So I used the photos, and then I walked to those spaces. That was really nice because it listed the deck and the frame numbers, so I knew I was going into the right spots. For this 1972, back in time to and we're gonna check out some S division spaces. All right, so supply divisions. There was multiple S divisions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they each did a little bit, but it was all regarding supply. It was regarding food. It was regarding provisions on board. It was regarding you know, things for the crew like cigarettes and things like that, and certainly dispersing of the paychecks on the 15th and 30th of every month. So we're going to be visiting those spaces, and I'm going to show you. I've taken the photos out of the 1970. I didn't take them out. I photographed the photos that are in here, and so we'll do that again. We'll show you. I'll walk into the space today, and then we'll show you what it looked like in 1972. So away we go. Okay, so the first area that we are going is the dispersing office. And if you take a look at that photo, we got the 5 guys in there, and that's funny because they're counting some money. But you'll see, oh, and there's Brendan.
Hi,
Say hello, Brendan.
Hi, everybody.
Very nice. So yes, you've met him in the evaporator video, and obviously, it's been really nice. So tell me a little bit about what you've been touching up in here. Because this is Brendan's office now, so...
Yeah, office.
Yeah.
Just cleaning up a little bit. It was kind of a catch-all before, but I've tried to get some stuff together. We have the original growler on the wall, which is the sound power telephone. So I put a new handset in there.
Oh, nice.
I brightened up all the brass, the faceplates. Put a bullseye back on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And I put some battle lanterns up.
Nice.
So, just making it feel like home.
Well, I don't see a 1970s pinup girl calendar in here, so we're going to have to...
Not yet.
So if you take a look at that photograph, certainly what Brendan's leaning on now are the safes, and you can see those in the left-hand side of the photo. And also you could see that there were some tables here with 2 of the guys that were sitting in the foreground of that photograph. Again, counting the green, counting the G's, so to speak. And then right around here, right where the American flag is, we see some legs, I think, on that, right on that bulkhead there. So I think that maybe we might have to bring something back.
And that pencil sharpener. You can see the holes where the pencil sharpener was.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that. So this is where you see that there's, this was a very secure area, and you had the little window right here, so you can come, and on the 15th and 30th of every month, you would be able to get your paycheck. You would also be able to exchange money here if you were in a port. This is where you can come and exchange money into liras or whatever, wherever pounds, wherever you were, whatever country used in their currency, you'd be able to exchange money. There's also a safe right here as well that you can't see in the photograph, but certainly that was there. That was certainly for log books and checkbooks and dispersing funds to various sailors or potentially even organizations or the Navy, things like that. So, and we are on the second deck here on Broadway, and now we're going to head aft a little bit and go down to the third deck. How about that? All right, thanks, Brendan. Say goodbye, Brendan.
Bye, guys.
Okay, here we are on the third deck on starboard, and now we're going to take a look at the tobacco shop. All right, so if you take a look at the photo of the tobacco shop, and I will spin around here, we probably will be at around the same angle, but there it is. All right, and the tobacco shop is exactly what it sounds like. So there are a lot of services down here on the third deck for the enlisted crew. All right, buying smokes, you get smoke on board. If we move forward a little bit, you'll see the barber shop. So if you look at that photograph, it's in much, you know, we have the false brick down here though, that's nice. The house that I grew up in also had that in the kitchen. So, and that wonderful wood paneling. All right, so it's not probably a surprise that with the dispersing office just one deck above here, almost over my head, that this would be where areas of where the crew can spend their money. But we'll also go to some areas aft as well. All right, let's take a look at the next spot. Now we're in the enlisted crew's mess on the second deck here, and this angle will bring up that photograph of the mess deck, and we can tell that we are in the same exact spot as the photograph that you're looking at. All right, how can we tell? Well, we can see the angle iron, the angled frame we've got right there. All right, you can see that in the photograph, and it's interesting, right aft of it seems to be some sort of like coffee machine or something. You can also tell you have these two support poles right here and that right there. And then right beyond it you got the communication box. I'll zoom into there real quick, right there. And so we're missing that other junction. There seemed to be a junction right here. And so we can tell from this angle that we are in the same angle as the mess deck. All right, so she apparently went through some changes. We'd like to think that if that's from 1972, that being decommissioned in 1976, maybe they added this half wall here, this half bulkhead at some point from 72 to 76. We can tell we don't have the nice red and white tablecloths, but you can see that they're aligned in the same way as the photograph. There certainly were no booths in that photo, and again with the paneling as well, and the drop ceiling, which I'm actually glad we took off at some point. All right, we're going to continue heading aft. Well, scratch that, everybody. I don't need to head aft. I need to head forward. All right, to the ship's soda fountain. All right, so let's take a picture of that soda fountain. We have a counter, we've got a display case, and we have a door, again with the fake brick facade, and there she is right here. So we had, this was the counter that you can see in the photograph. This was the display case. All right, and here you can get snacks, sodas, obviously sodas, but snacks, and other things to make your life on board a little more palatable. Alright, so they must have been taking the photograph. Now I'm in another space, just forward of this, and they must have been in the same spot right around here, maybe. Alright, now we'll head aft. Love the brick. So now we're in the aft of the ship. Right around that corner there is the seaplane hangar. All right, or right below the helo on the stern and the fantail of the ship, right below the helo pad. But in this space we have a threefer. All right, so we can show you in order the post office, the tailor shop, and the snack bar all at once. So let's take a look at the post office. And here you go right here. All right, the post office shows a guy standing there at the door, at the hatchway. You know, there's the door right there. There's the mail slot right down below. And this is where the post office would have been on starboard side, right as you come down the ladder. And you could even see the ladder in the image. So probably something like that. What is our current display of post office is where the tailor shop would have been. So let's take a look at that picture, the tailor shop, and now it's our post office that we use for displays. So Brendan and I were looking at that a little bit, and we were like, this is interesting. And literally we both said the same thing at the same time. That's the current post office. Because it's pretty unique with the not the rounded edge, but the flattened edge right here. And we figured it wouldn't be aft of the ship because it would be close to the laundry, which is just one deck below. So now we use this as our post office, but originally this was the tailor shop to get things tailored. And then if we just go across the passageway there, we're looking at the gee dunk. So take a look at that picture. I don't know about the integrity of this, meaning have we made some changes here? We certainly, it looks like we did. But in the picture you see again a counter, probably right here, but you know, some of the other things have been removed like the brick. And again, this was for areas like the snack bar that would serve not just snacks, but not full meals. All right, and so that's the gee dunk right there. Geez, it's even cold back here. So, I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you learned a little bit about the S Division and what they do. Again, the S Division, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5 on a ship like USS Little Rock would be the supply chain. Whether that supply chain is clothing, food, snacks, pay, anything that the guys needed on board would come through the S Division. And then with the S and then the number was how they were broken up within, whether it was food or clothing or dispersing the money, things like that. So hope you enjoyed this short little video, and don't forget, or if you didn't know, look forward to the month of February. We're doing 28 videos in 28 days because I'm just that crazy. And as of right now, if you take a look on the right hand side of your screen, you might see a suggested video. Please check that out. And we love your support, love your comments. I did put a poll up there for the month of February on our community page of what types of videos you would like to see. So check that out and take the poll. I've been getting some good responses, and it gives me an idea of what you, our subscribers and viewers, are looking for. All right, so thanks very much, and you know, I'm going to be preparing for February, so we might not have another one for a few days. And we're also doing some live videos as well, so check those out. I think we're going to do every Wednesday in February. We're going to be doing some live YouTube chats at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays for the 4 Wednesdays of the month. So feel free to check that out, and we hope you join us. All right, thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon.